There's been a deadly development involving that cruise ship in Japan infected with the new coronavirus. Authorities say 2 elderly passengers have now died, and their deaths mark another grim turn in what's been a disastrous few weeks on the Diamond Princess. Despite being under quarantine, more than 630 people have contracted the virus. About 200 Canadians who were on the ship are now on a flight back to Canada. As Mike Armstrong reports, dozens of other Canadians who tested positive for COVID-19 have been left behind.
We're only supposed to be on vacation.
It's been a surreal 2 weeks for Ariel Trudel. His parents have been stuck on the Diamond Princess, posting pictures on Facebook. These were taken Thursday as the couple was moved off the ship to a hospital. His father's tested positive for COVID-19. Trudel says he wishes sick Canadians were included in the repatriation flight, that they'd be better off being treated here.
Yeah, in quarantine in Canada, yes, for sure, 100%.
Finally. Several countries are now bringing back their citizens. This was an Australian couple leaving the Diamond Princess. The Canadian flight is headed to Trenton, Ontario, with about 200 people on board. Global News spoke to a New Brunswick couple on the bus headed to the airport. They're facing 14 more days in quarantine in Cornwall, Ontario, but they're not complaining.
Oh, I just want to be in Canada. Even though I'm not going to be at home in Fredericton, just to be in Canada is going to be great.
As the ship empties out, questions are still swirling about how the virus spread. What started with a handful of cases turned into more than 16% of the ship infected. A Japanese infectious diseases expert who criticized protocols has now pulled his video. Kentaro Iwata told reporters Thursday it served its purpose. But Iwata has been criticized in the Japanese legislature. The government says it's done its best and has been correcting problems daily. The president of Princess Cruises visited passengers leaving the ship. Now, when it's empty, it will be out of commission. The plan is to move the Diamond Princess to dry dock and give it what's being called a full sanitizing. They expect it back in the water by the beginning of May, once again, with passengers. Mike Armstrong, Global News, Montreal.
In China, authorities are reporting a drop in new cases of COVID-19. They say just over 400 new cases were confirmed on Friday. The drop appears to be partly due to more changes in the way patients are diagnosed. In nearby South Korea, authorities are in crisis mode as the virus begins to spread there. 31 new cases were confirmed in South Korea today, bringing the total to 104, and one person has died. A vast majority of the new cases there are linked to a fringe religious group in the city of Daegu. The group, which has been accused of being a cult, says it's temporarily shut its doors to help stop the spread. The city's mayor, though, is taking no chances. He's called the outbreak an unprecedented crisis, and he's urging everyone in the city of 2.5 million people to stay indoors.